So today we're going to talk about growing Ficinia Nodosa or Knobby Club Rush from seed. The most incredible thing about this native grass, which is native to this region, is that it can grow in the desert, in the dry, in sand. It can also grow in water, as you can see here. Now, oddly too, I ended up buying a whole bunch of seed, and it suggested using a bog method, was where you fill up to the level of the soil until they start growing. So that's what I did. I did it with all these. I actually did it in seed trays and then moved it over to these soil pots. I have then done a whole bunch of experiments. I've done different sizes, different types of soil, mostly just a native soil, but in others I've tried to put more perlite or similar. So you can see the different sizes, and there's been different results. So here's one here that's doing quite well. It's quite erect, it's quite green and lush. And then there's these other ones where I put heaps in there, which just seem to be a lot wispier. I guess they're all competing for space. I don't particularly understand how you should arrange them. I don't know the pot size. I don't know anything, so I thought I'd just try them. I have noticed that the less that are in a pot, the faster and the thicker that they grow. But I'm not sure what you're supposed to do. Again, total amateur, so just trying a whole bunch of things, all the different sizes here. I've got some tube as well. This one's doing all right here. One of the things I also noticed was that I think that I was babying too much, because I had them for nearly like 6 to 8 weeks in the bog method, and then I moved them out really gently. But since I've given them just like full sun, even full summer sun, they seem to be coming along a lot quicker. So maybe there's a lesson to take from that. But it has taken a lot of months for me to get where I am. So now that if you watch my seed video, you'll see that I actually bought all these seeds and most of the seeds, but now collecting seeds has become less daunting. So in the future, that's what I'm going to do. This one here is the pick of all the roots. And yeah, so there's some tubes, different sizes. So yeah, just trying to leave them in the sun, and hopefully I'm going to plant a lot of them out in autumn, maybe 50%. Now you might remember from my first video about the general garden update is I planted a couple on the outside of my fence in this boggy clay area, different to the usual loamy sand. I just put them there when they were very small, just to see what would happen. Just protected them from the rabbits and wombats, etc. And they've kind of just stagnated, but it has been hot and dry. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is this is my neighbor's roof, where Knobby Club Rush has blown in from somewhere and is thriving in the gutter. So I hope I can do at least as good as that.